Hello! How have you all been doing? What is new in your life? Welcome to Drakenmemoria. Yay! What is Drakenmemoria, you may ask? Well, it's Dungeons and Dragons. Well, tonight for you it may not be, but for me it is. Why? Because today is our map making day. Yay! The day where we watch a person struggle to stay awake because he's completely exhausted from his day of work, trying to draw the map of a world. And today we have the return of our trusty lemon wedge. Because I'm weird like this. And I have also helped myself with some bubbly water. Because having burps that suddenly fills your stomach helps you stay awake. And so, we begin to the stream. Oh yeah, for publicity's sake, if you enjoyed the thunderstorm in the background while you were waiting, that's Ambient Mixer. It's a website where you can make your own ambiance. You only have to pay when you download them, and 98% of their library is royalty free so long as you're only using them for ambiance. And the software itself is WonderDraft. Yay! As for the promise of Discord, it's coming along. The server has mostly been made. I am watching a tutorial to help me make all the different permissions and roles and things like this. I'm a bit lost in this right now, but I've started, so it's bound to be there next week. At most the week after that, but probably next week. Hey, we'll be able to talk in Discord if you want to talk to me, if you want to talk to some of the players for the live D&D campaign. Why not? We will be there. We will be answering questions, even those asking us why we messed up by forgetting an ability during the last session. Although if you do this too often, it might annoy some people. Alright, so what about us? Oh, it feels like that's a... that's a song. Alright. We were last week doing this island. Now, we were trying to figure out what's where and why everything's there. So, we have created the first island. There's a good start for story making. Got the capital city that's near the lake, a large river. Hold on, you have to see what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, that's gonna help. So here we um, so here we have the capital city for this island. Here we got towns. We still haven't made any villages, but don't worry, it's gonna be there. Now they for their resources they do have mines, so that could be part of the economy. For that you need something close to the mines, so we made those little towns. Why town and not villages? Well, usually mining settlement fare pretty well, so they have a good amount of money that is coming in, so helps a lot. I'm not going to put this there, it's going to stay there. A good amount of money, so it helps to develop them. And they have river, so they probably send the resources through small ships down the river. Here we got a little bog that can be interesting, because of the town there. This can also help you if you're playing Dungeons & Dragons. It gives a way for druids to have a source of mineral, because bog iron is probably among the first type of iron that was collected, and it's basically the bits and pieces of iron that drifted down and settle at the bottom. So they're mixed in with clay. Another resource that the druid will use profusely. Right, a little bit of magic. No, they're not destroying the environment. They're just collecting the steel, the iron, and with that they can absolutely make a few tools and objects, like their centaur or things like this. And since there's a third river feeding into the lake, another town there. So now people need to also go up there. This is where villages are going to play a role, because it's fine that they can just send the minerals down the river through boats, but this means there's a current, and going against the current significantly slows you down, especially if at any moment you can see a large embarkation just strolling down the river. So yeah, this is why we had started to draw something for a land connection. Especially small river, you know, they could freeze over during winter. Because getting a seed always hits hard. We have pine trees, so that means it is a place where there is a winter, which means they could freeze up at least the surface, which would make transportation difficult. So a land version. And anyway, they probably had to explore it, so there is a land road. And this is what we had started to make in the upper region, but we're probably going to have to build one here. And actually, there's a perfect spot here to capital village. No, a midway point. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, now, if you're wondering, this is ginger flavored bubble water. Ginger is actually really there. I like ginger, so. Actually, a good combination is lemon and ginger. Lemon and ginger. I think I prefer lemon juice and ginger. Alright. So, here's a question. Why? Why is there a region here? I feel like there should be something that doesn't make sense there. So, if you're here from a previous session, you'll remember that I try to make the map make sense. So, in this one, since the wind is going to come from the west, it's going to hit the mountains, and the water is going to collect mostly on the side of the ocean, which means it's just going to fall back. But enough of it is gathered in the mountain to create little streams coming out. But this is also why the land on the other side is dry. So these are hills. Tall grass, it goes all the way here, so hills here. This is why there's only forest here. It's not a big source of trees, but I feel like intentionally putting trees where they don't belong, that can actually, yeah, sure, give a good reason for an adventure. You know, not supposed to be trees here. It's a lone grove of tree growing there, and weird stuff is happening all the time. Trees. 50. All right. So let's put it right here. Geez, thanks for variety. All right. Here, small forest. You know, something that doesn't quite make sense. And, you know, it's making things dangerous. Something lives in that forest. And too often it attacks. You know? Don't know why. There's this little forest there, and it just shouldn't be there. It's, I don't know, a few miles wide. shouldn't be there. Alright, so now we have a little bit of mystery. I think we are good to start placing villages and road for this island. Symbols. Did I take note of? No, I did not take note of the size of this. So we're going to, no, I said this. It's a little too big. Still too big. I think that's exactly it. Done. No, I don't have to focus like this. I can just increase magnification. Old habits. Alright. That's good, So, villages. Now, let's put a village here. So, no, I feel like this should. Well, that's a good point. I still don't know the scale of this, so how about we settle that first? 75. So how long does it take to go from one side to the other? I think a month should maybe 2 months. No, if we're going from one side to the other, it would make the island, the main island, probably be the size of something like, yeah, no. I was gonna say France. Let's see. Let's look at a world map. Maybe figure out if there's a place in the world where. So. Well, that's always interesting. How wide is England? So England is 100 kilometers, 200 kilometers. Yeah, no, yeah, no, I just remember that some of you won't know the reference to kilometers. You know where it's from, you just don't know how much it is in miles. Hold on, give me a moment. 124 miles. 300 maybe? What about 200 miles? That's 300 kilometers. Okay. Is it roughly the same size? Yeah, alright. So, 500. Ooh, sorry. Hey, bubbly water works. It works, just keep doing it. Alright, so now we got to figure out our size of our island. That's gonna help us know how many villages we're supposed to have. So let's say our map would be somewhere around 300 miles long, which means, according to D&D, it would take 12 days. 12 days? That's it? Oh, yeah, well. Wow. It's not that long walking from one side to the other of England. Okay. Did not expect that. What if we do not base this off of England, but Ireland, not Iceland? Iceland is not that wide. Okay. That's slightly annoying. Oh, that's the same thing. 200. Alright. Not a lot of large islands in the world. Okay, there's one here. Oh, actually, Madagascar. Nice. I didn't know Madagascar was this. Okay. Why does it keep bugging me like this? 200. Alright, so most of the biggest islands around the world, those inhabited, of course, are at most 300, not 300 miles, none are bigger than 200 miles. Wider, I mean. Some are taller, but not wider. The only thing that's larger is Australia, for comparison. It's not exactly what we're trying to do. Honestly, the idea of Madagascar as a reference is nicer. It's an island, large island, that is to the east of a continent. Right, so I think we have our size roughly 200 miles. All right. So now that we know how oh, that's because I zoomed it out too much. Okay. All right. Now that we know which means we can oh, come on. Really? Just a week? I feel like I want bigger. All right, well, we'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. So, might be an interesting idea. Might be an interesting idea. Let's go with 300 miles. $300 miles will take 13 days. Nearly 2 weeks to get from one side to the other. Oh, window needs to be selected. So path. No, we don't want any roughness because we're doing this for a measuring purpose. I feel like this is probably the widest point. Hey! Well, you know, it's a bit like me. They're drowsy from time to time. Guards, always falling asleep. Alright. Hey, autosave. Passive 26 stealth. Yeah, in our campaign, we do have a rogue that made sure they had a pretty good stealth roll. I think we've established that he's got a passive stealth of about, I don't know, 18. Oh, so that's why I keep falling asleep the last few days. You've been following me. Haha. So, who are you exactly? If you've been casting a spell, that means you need to be able to see me. And you need to be in range of the spell. So, that means I probably saw you. Well, a bit tired. Long day of work. We are determining right now the size. Today, this is map making stream. If you were hoping to be there for the campaign, that was yesterday. It's live campaign is always on Wednesdays. There's a rebroadcast on Fridays. The rebroadcast this week will probably be of a slightly better quality than the actual. Okay. will probably be of slightly better quality because we had bandwidth problem with the internet. But the rebroadcast is made with my recording, which means it's going to be smooth all the way. So yeah, on Thursdays we have our map making stream. This is our third map where we decided to make a large map, something that has a lot of potential for adventures. And who knows, maybe one day it'll actually be part of the stream. Okay. What do you mean introductions? Can be a lot of things. So session 1. Okay. But what I mean by that is what kind of introduction? Are you introducing yourself to the other players? Only the viewers? Because that may, if it's only the viewers, a good description might be sufficient. But if you're also describing yourself to characters, is relatively young, trying to come up with creative, fun ways she would introduce herself. What class is she? Rogue? Or something else? Okay. Well, it depends on the group. Someone once made the very unfortunate mistake of, yeah, that's a bit where I was going, of introducing themselves as not a daring adventurer who can disarm trap and make sure that there are no one is sneaking behind the group. No. They decided to introduce themselves as someone who is very good at killing people and stealing stuff to a bunch of paladins, rangers, generally good-aligned people. The player got confused at why he suddenly became the target of the law. As in, the players bunched up on him and sent him to prison. So, he claimed that the mask hissed and fell and well, I'd say option C would work if you are a gnome or a halfling. Probably more gnome. It's going to be way too long to count this, and I'm going to lose myself counting this. Let's go with something a little easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, so that's a day of walk. Half tiefling. So half tiefling, what's the other half? I feel that could be an important detail. That doesn't work. Come on. Half human, half tiefling. Well, it always depends on the world that you're playing and how strict your dungeon master is going to be. Because technically, if you want to go with pure description, a tiefling is actually a human who has cursed blood, a very old and ancient curse. So that would be weird. Technically, all tiefling are humans. It's sort of a genetic dominant trait, if you will. That once the tiefling is there, it just comes out strong. But that's if your dungeon master is a stickler for rules and what should and shouldn't be. If he's very loose about it, okay. Okay. I want to duplicate this, but we're gonna go with just doing this. All right. Three, 4, 5. No. Ooh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. No. 11, 12, 13. So this should be the width of the island separated in days of walk. So I don't have any connection to the world at the start. I wrote my backstory as a diary entry from the past 2 days before I entered his world. Well, what made you enter the world? Is it a detail that you've been told? Or is it something that you're gonna end up discovering at one point? Was it an accident? Was it voluntary? Actually, the idea of a half tiefling can be an interesting way to put some role play in it. You can suggest it to your dungeon master if you want to try this, because technically half tiefling, half human wouldn't exist, but people from that world may think that, and so they may correct you, and then you just start arguing with them. Can be a way to interact into a tear of reality that are prevalent in my world and won't. Okay. So it was mostly desired. Okay. I understand. Hey, that wasn't too bad. I got it almost exactly as I wanted. Doom. 12 and a half days. Not bad. All right, we really do have our measure. The adults assume they are dangerous, don't know what they do. So they tell youngster to not mess with them, and you can see how well that goes. Well, yeah, of course. Any teen that is at least a little bit rebellious, you tell them to not do something, and of course they're gonna do it. What did you expect? Alright, so we have our measure for the map. And based on this, which means it width 4. Just taking an alternative with 4. Just in case I do something and some setting gets reset. Okay, so we do have a base for a character in the sense of his, hers, temper. Someone that defies authority a bit. Yeah, exactly, rebellious type. Really? Okay, so not rebellious, just curious. Very curious. Okay. Well, then, if you want to go with the curious and not rebellious, I would suggest that you take your option B. Because you can simply say, oh, she got curious about what was at the top of the mast of the ship. So she climbed the mast and failed. That would give them all the introduction that you are curious to a fault. You can even be dangerous when you're curious. Put everyone in danger, because that's what you did. Twice, actually, at least. Okay. So now we have our measure, which means we know that someone can travel this in a day. Okay, that actually helps. Because each one of your introductions seems to put forward something. The first one is unlucky, which is not that good for a rogue. This second one is curious, and the third one is slightly rebellious, mischievous also. Mischievous does come with a part of rebellion. So if you really want to say that you're not that rebellious, you're just really curious, second one kind of fits nice. That's my opinion anyway. Okay. So with this means we do not need this one if we can travel this in a day. Even though it's gonna snake its way from one town to the next, can do this in one day. Well, the first thing is, are you sure that the player will actually try and save you? Because I've had that problem with some of my players. I've mostly been Dungeon Master all my life, but I've seen some interesting things. Yeah, including someone that asked for the others to catch me when if I fall. It was climbing a very large tree. Says you're gonna catch me if I fall. Yeah, the player didn't quite understand the sarcasm in the answer of the other one, so he didn't catch the poor player as he fell nearly to his death. Actually, he died not long after. He was used as a shield against the volley of arrow. All right. So if you're not sure if your party is going to catch you or not, or in this case, jump in, well, depend on the tree, but yeah, probably not. Yeah, that's it depends on the tree. So I take it you do not start at level 1. Probably start at level 3. So what type of rogue are you? What subclass, I mean. Okay. If this is the sign of a day of walk, it does mean that Arcane Trickster. Okay. And you say you're not rebellious with an Arcane Trickster? Okay. Well, it's just a name. That's also true. It's just a name. So, if we go from here to here, it can be done in one day. Here to here, one day. Here to here, one day. So, how about we put this here? It will allow us to put a village. Because if the line here is not possible, then you need to go somewhere else. So a village that would be away from the trees, because like we said, there's something weird in the trees. And actually the road will take it there. Oh, okay, that's good, that's good. Okay. Yeah, no, like I said, that's true that Arcane Trickster is just a title. Don't need to get bogged down by the fact that it needs to be a bit of a trickster. Okay. No, I think it's an interesting choice. I think you can definitely have some fun with it. The only question now is so that does imply that it is finished at one point. So when she learns magic, you could probably try and put something like, "Oh, my autobiography, so I have to survive. Otherwise, who's going to finish it?" Okay. So now we know it's there. Now we know why. Now we have the scale. So this also means we need a reason. Then it's not going to be a town. It's going to be a village here. Because there's no reason for it. So here's a nice triangle. And this one should probably be here then. So we have a day of walk here, a day of walk here, a day of walk here. So we have everything. This should probably be what the map looks like. Now, how do we decide what's where? So, towns are places where there's greater commerce. All right. In that case, let's switch this for a village, because we can't put too many of those. Now we need to be careful. Yeah, it's more dangerous to walk near mountains, I think. So, it can make sense that there is a village here. So it's connected by, with this one. And we can implement a road here. There's a road that goes here to this one. Here feels like a really nice place to put a village. Oh yeah, we can have a ferry. So yeah, for your character, everything sounds nice. You have a good grasp of your character, and you may have a way to make a good, funny introduction without taking too much of a risk, since you don't know how the group is going to react. You know, if you fall in water or anything like that. Are they actually going to help you? If not, is the dungeon master going to say that someone screamed women overboard? In that case, I feel like there's going to be a whole lot of sailor just jumping in the water, especially a tiefling. Okay, so villages would normally form where road cross. or where there is an interesting resource. A way to support the community. So I feel like a village here might work because it's going to be travel here, travel here, travel here. Yeah. Yeah, I think we have our island now. I think we have our island. Okay. Okay. Or maybe... Oh yeah, so this one here is a bit isolated. A resting place right after all of the mountains and stuff like this. That could be interesting. And not too far away from an actual... Yeah, so you do this, you go there. If you're very tired, if there was a fight, if there were a thing like this, then you can rest there. Because it's a village that's just outside of the range of the hills. So it's flat terrain. And that's probably why it appeared there. Actually, I think there's a better place for it. It seems made just for it. Yeah, so you have our road that goes like this. You get out, you have a place where to stay, and then you can choose to keep on going or going to the capital. If you're tired, you're probably not going to want to go down. Here we go. We got it. Minus 1 third, and I am so small compared to 3 of them. Yeah. We kind of have that in the current campaign. There's a Dragonborn and a Warforged, so yeah. Everyone sees them the moment they enter. Right, so we're going to increase the roughness. So it's really a bit gnarly. And we are going to make the roads. Oh, come on. I didn't select it. Path. No. 4. Alright, like this. Really? Let's go with full roughness. What? Oh geez, that's really rough. Let's go with 60. Yeah. I keep making the same mistake. No. Path. Make one So we're gonna go like this, and like this. Thiefling rogue, peace cleric. Yeah, okay. Peace cleric, 6 foot. 6'2" druid bard. That's an odd combination. Well, you're not going to be the smallest anymore. There's going to be a dwarf smaller than you. Tall elves in your world. Like this. No, no. Like this. Yeah. It's also justified. Why would you absolutely want him to become taller than you? Then you lose the ability to call him Shorty. I know. I just wanted to bring the idea of calling a dwarf Shorty. That is a good way of dying prematurely, by the way. Ooh. Oh, hey, why not? Fits perfectly. Oh, nice. Ooh. Well, my players have an NPC inside of the organization where they are, and I can tell you, people are a lot more scared of the priest dwarf than many warriors. Why? Well, that's because it's an NPC, so I mean, I got the idea of making him this rowdy. He used the spell Harm on, let's say, what was at the right level to be grabbed. Okay, so we have path here. Sometimes running fast isn't the most important thing. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. definitely. Let's just say that someone got their lesson. Like this? Let's try to see if I can't edit this. What race? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Like this here. Oh. So perfectly done. Alright, like this. No, not draw over symbol. Edit point. That's what I wanted. Like this. No, that's working my way down the family tree. Half tiefling. Oh, again, another half tiefling. I feel like I'm seeing a pattern there. Two to four character each? Damn, that's an aggressive world. Can I remove just... No, I can't remove just a point. Dread, fourth character. Oh. Should be interesting. Fighter. Well, that's a classic. Wild magic. Well, it's definitely not gonna do make a whole lot of friends. Dread. That's classic. Warlock. What type of warlock? Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, so I can't edit that path properly. It's too bad, it was fitting just right. Path. Create one. I like the way that it seemed to just smash properly. Why? Okay, like this, that works. Ah, that actually works nicely. Okay, that works kind of well. Okay. Then we need one that goes through the mountain. Ooh, sorry. Okay. No, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Don't worry. Everything's gonna work out. Nothing worked. Oh no. It's hard to tell which one of these warlock. Here. Hopefully died at this point, and she will resurrect them all, and her hair will start changing to be black. Okay. I can see the appeal of having her being a cleric. Path. Let's do this again. Let's start up. Let's go with this. No. Okay, I think that can work. All we have to do is move this hill just a little bit. Maybe put village right there. And put that hill here. I'm playing off this text from the spell. This filters to life to a creature that has been dead for 1 year or longer. It taxes you until you finish a long rest. You can't cast a spell again. This is on all attack roll, ability check, and saving throw. Yeah, no, I can understand what you're trying to do. Okay, so like this, like this, like this. Now we have a path. Nice. I think we have it good here. Okay. That works for them. Now how are they gonna do this? Okay, I feel like we need another path. Well, it depends on how many level he plans on giving you. That can also always be an indication. If he's planning to go for over a year, there's a good chance. I don't like it. Okay. Symbol. Gone. Okay, like this. How about like this? No. We change this. It goes from this to this. We go like this. And this goes here. This goes here. I think it will work. We just need to give it a little space. Good. Path. All right, let's open our bubbling water with low sodium. What I mean by it depends on how far he... Ooh, ASMR. How far he's planning to go with the levels. Because, yeah, sure, rule of cool can make progression faster, but not necessarily better. All right, so there's going to be a... I keep making the same mistake. No. Oh, actually. That can actually work. I think the problem is that it's too gnarly. So let's reduce the roughness. This might give you some context, but I don't know. If this second campaign will be different. We're on session 50 and are just now level 11. So my players right now are on session 236 and they just reached level 10. Granted, they are overplanner, and if I do not interrupt them, they will plan something for an entire stream and not use the plan. They are infamous for going with plan B, which took 10 minutes to prepare. Okay, like this. Okay, like this. Sorry, that works. Going there and... Oh, come on. Give it to me. There. Let's go at the edit point. Yeah. So let's go at this here. Can easily depend on, for your campaign, what happens, how fast everything happens and stuff like this. Oh, there's actually a point here. Oh, nice. Okay, go like this. Oh, this added a point. No, I did not want to add a point. Ah! if I play kind of like a lawful good barbarian now, is that even the she is true neutral? She wants to what she feels is good and true and right, and the barbarian part is because she now has a dire wolf mount, so she kind of charge. Okay, okay. Well, here's something when you play with alignment, and granted, I learned with second edition where alignment was a lot stronger, so I learned to play with the elements that this gives. Can I just remove that point? Oh yes, I can. Cool. So yeah, like I was saying, I learned to play with second edition, and in second edition, the alignment was a stat that was a lot stronger than it is in this edition. So alignment is the result, not the intent. Someone can intend on doing great good, but fail. So if you're barbarian, wants to do good, then but always end up being more neutral, you know, not taking into consideration good and evil all that much when the chips are down, then yeah, it can work. She's okay. So I take it that it's just that she has a level in barbarian. Okay, with this here, this here, this here, this here, this makes sense. This makes sense. It gives a reason why there's a. Okay, okay. Right, like this, like this, like this, like this. Okay, so now we have an interesting path. But it needs to be separate in order to be a. So like this, yeah, like this. Draw over symbols. Perfect. We have our road. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get it. Okay. Actually makes sense for the path. How many? One. Symbols. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. Wow, nearly an entire day of walk. Oh, that makes sense. Multi-classing is kind of a sacrifice, so only do it when you have a reason. That makes sense. All right, path. We go back to path. So we need a path that goes here, here, here. Oh, that's perfect. Like this. No! Hit a point. Like this. And how about we add a point here? Like this. Remove this one. Good, good, good. Good, good, all we treadies. No, of course. Actually, all of the classes are third caster. Personally, I think they evolve too slow. And that's what makes it less interesting. But if you're willing to wait, then yeah, slow start, but nasty finish. Oh, like this. Oh, that feels good. We just have to reposition a few things. Symbols. Alright. Like this, like this. Oh yeah. Strong hills here. Like this, and like this. Haha. Now we have a reason for everything. No, actually, I just want to put this here. Here you go. Probably the we got this, so like this. All right, yeah, that sounds interesting. That sounds interesting. Okay, and lower this here, lower this here. Okay. Okay, nice path, nice path. Path. Now, got a path here. It's probably a very, oh, we can't see it a whole lot. That's the problem. Which means I think we should probably just push it just a little further away like this. Actually, that does imply that right outside of town, there's probably a signpost, a classic signpost with a three-way fork. Oh, sorry, fork doesn't need to be three-way. Doesn't need to be stated, but it's a classic. All right. So now we have this here. Now we need justification for the path to be like this. straight path. I want to increase the roughness for this. Going back to 55. That actually works in treating well. Okay, that kind of works. It kind of works. Okay. I think this works. Okay. How about I add a point here? No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, now it messed everything up. Oh, actually, that's not that bad. Remove this one. And damn it. It just doesn't want to do it. Okay. No, I want. Why did you do this? Hey, no, that's not what I want. Anyways. Okay, it's just this one that I want to remove. I think that means it's too rough. No, like this. Like this. All right, let's do this again. Okay, that's not too... No, honestly, it sounds like you have a good idea. Yeah, my hand is still injured. Actually... Okay. Let's do this again. Path. Okay, that's that looks good. That looks better. This, like this. Okay, that actually works now. Maybe I can figure a way to put a little bit of water in the place where it's hurting. Be precise, be precise, be precise. Ooh. All right, it's gonna help. So the reason why water might help is because on this particular region of the skin, the skin has dried up a little bit. particular glove that I wear. Okay. Path. Like this. Okay. And then like this. Then like this. Okay. Nope. Not like this. Like this and like this and then like this. All right. Save. We're going to push to just a little bit further. Path. Gonna just clear the way ever so slightly. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'll just do this. Ha ha ha. Gotcha. No, why did... Just a little bit. Oh, actually, that's nice. Didn't expect it. But I'm not gonna argue with it. Good, good, good. What the? Remove this one. Create one that's like this. All right. Okay, we need the path that follows the river. Okay. Point. Yeah, Alpo is able to help you figure things out. If we had a point here. No. Hey, what happened? WonderDraft closed. Error message. Oh, yeah. Relaunch. What? No. What up? Oh, damn it. But the autosave. What happened? I heard the autosave. No, 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 no. Ah. You mean everything? Ah. That's annoying. Even the autosave didn't work? Come on. No. The autosave must... Don't tell me the autosave didn't work. The autosave didn't work. Why? It always worked so far. That's annoying. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Why? What happened? No. There was an autosave just before. Oh, that's so annoying. It's the only one there. Oh, that's so annoying. The autosave did not work. Oh, I am devastated. Everything we did. But where are the autosave? I can't. No. This can't be. This can't be. There has to be. Recovered files. Usually when this happens, there's a folder with recovered files. No. Oops. Oh, that's so... Oh, I want to punch something. Come on, don't. There has to be recovered file. Somewhere. I mean, it kept auto-saving. Those save went somewhere. Oh, sorry. I don't know how to react to this. That's so annoying. Where all of the autosave went? Why? I guess the powers that be did not want this to happen. Oh, that's annoying. That's really, really annoying. Alright, I think this means that tonight's episode's not gonna matter. It just disappeared. Alright, let's take the last few moments to at least get back to the things that we were sure of. Alright, so what were we sure of? That there needed to be trees. Here. Is it the right size? Yeah, I think it's the right size. Let's go with 400%. I am so annoyed by what just happened. You have no idea. It's this one here. Okay, so it's not. Okay, here we go. We have this. And it's giving me the same random. You know what? When things don't want to work, you can work at it all night. It's not gonna do anything. Alright, so we were sure of this. There needs to be something weird going on here. There isn't supposed to be trees, but we added them. Because it also prevents a direct path between them. You're going to need to take a detour, and it gives a reason for a village. We changed one of them for oh no, that's way too big. Okay, so that's the right size. One of them could be that. We're gonna put one here. Okay. I think we've established that this one wasn't an actual one. Where did it? Okay. I was afraid that it just died again. Here. Close it here. No. No, actually. Like this. Like this. Okay. We need one here. We need one here. think we'll need one here because there's gonna be a okay. Yeah. That actually works. Okay. The other thing we had established was $24 for a path. So I felt there was one thing that as I was drawing started to feel more and more annoying is the width of the path. I think I want finer lines, which will make the island slightly larger. So right now we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 24. Oh, that's annoying. Now we have another one of 24. Like this. So I think I want finer traits like this. But this means that the path is too long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24. So this becomes our new distance. Okay. Okay. Which means we are going to need a village here. All right. So, may actually convert more town into villages. I'll ponder on this for a while. Ha, ponder. Okay. There's a tall grass missing here. That way, I'm sure. I don't know why the autosave did not work. But I'm not that disappointed. I think the new size of path is going to help. It's going to make the map not as densely packed, and it will allow for more villages to be made. Yeah, I think I'm gonna think about this. Which should be a village, which should be a town. There's probably something that I should think about more. Should be a lot more villages than town. Alright. Well, if you don't want to just see exactly the same thing, and anyway, hey, Todd's here. Todd, are you here? Todd being a player for my campaign, I just looked in. Apparently there's a moderator here, but maybe he's not paying attention. Oh, maybe he's preparing for his long stream. Or maybe he is streaming right now. Oh, that could be it. That could be it. Alright. So, with this so disappointing moment, I think we should immortalize this deception. This stab through the heart of an autosave, not actually saving anything. Yeah, and the worst is I'm pretty sure I played with the interval of the autosave exactly to avoid this. So if I didn't save, there would be, but apparently no. The autosave doesn't always work. All right. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to think once again. Maybe there's a way that no, I can't recover. Anyways. It does gave us a chance to redo the path. It's gonna slightly increase the size of the island, but I don't think it's a bad thing. And I'm probably gonna rethink what is a town and what is a village. So next time you might see more town and more villages. At least less town and more villages. Yeah, definitely. Alright. With this grand deception, I think we should go ponder on our reason to exist. And we're gonna end today's stream here. We're gonna put some crackling fire for you. Okay. So, thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the conversation, Nerdy Sakura. So, yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for the conversation. It's very much appreciated. Don't be shy. As you can see, I love talking about Dungeons and Dragons. No matter the edition, Those that I'm most familiar with is 2nd edition and 5th edition. I did play a bit with the 3rd edition. I read the books of the 4th edition, but I never played. When I saw that they apparently took everything that I didn't like about the 3rd edition and made an edition out of it, it sort of removed part of the appeal. Yeah. So don't be shy. I'm always open to talking to about Dungeons and Dragons while we're building a map. I'm still just okay. Let's not dwell on the past. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your patience, your attention, your presence. And remember, if you want to support this stream, you can. There's always following us, leaving a like, leaving a comment. We have Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. Don't be shy. You can also support the stream by financial means, making a donation, becoming a Patreon, subscribing on Twitch. All of this below the window. Well, except subscribing on Twitch, because on Twitch it's not exactly below the window. No, actually it is. Yeah, actually it is. Just not at the same place as making a donation, becoming a Patreon. But if you're not watching this on Twitch, on YouTube or Patreon, the link is below the window. And if you can't do any of those, maybe you don't have enough money, maybe you don't like leaving a trace in the internet. I definitely understand that one. Well, there's still a very free thing, easy, barely asks you an effort. It's a very free and easy thing to do that helps the channel, and that is spread the word of this channel to as many people as possible. Tell your friends, your family, your pets. I was going to say make a prayer, but I'm pretty sure that anyone who would receive those prayer already know we exist. So, yeah. Thank you for being here. See you next week for the map making, or tomorrow for the rebroadcast of the main campaign. So, thank you. See you next week. And as always, stay safe and stay healthy. Good night.